it's been a little bit of an effort. I have this room here right in the front of my home. I don't particularly like rooms like this because there's no close off to it, but it's here and it's what we are renting. Those of you're not a subscriber, we're a military family, so this is what works for space for our family right now. And I'm just showing you that I am just clearing out this room. I'm not a decorator. Decorating is not my thing, but I love to craft, and so I just thought I would just share the little DIYs that I did from the Dollar Tree, and then some items just in case anyone was interested, some items that I picked up from Amazon. So the first thing I did here was clear out this room. Like I said, this is one of those rooms that is you can't close off. It's one of those open rooms. I don't particularly like rooms like that because I would rather make it an office or a bedroom or something like that. So it's right when you first come in. So I just wanted to make this a little entryway room. I have these chairs that I switch out in my home everywhere that I've thrown in there. And other than that, it was looking kind of sad. So I was like, coming in and out of here, I've got to do something. So you see me just cleaning the floor there and getting my area prepped, and then putting down the rug, letting it spread out. Then I put together this shelf. The rug and the shelf is from Amazon, and I will have that information in the description box. The sign that I have here, I picked the sign up from Big Lots. My little helper is making sure that the camera comes down. I thought that I would leave that in there. And so the sign, like I said, I picked that sign up at Big Lots to go in there. And then I'm going to get into this DIY. I have different footage in here. Excuse the process. These are picture frames that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. As you can see, they're all different mats that are in them. So what I did here was just easily pull out the back. It just has a little adhesive on it, and so I'm just loosening that up and pulling it out. And then I am just going to look at what washi that I think will work for that, and just taking some washi tape and easily just going to cover over the backing here on this frame. So I know that I wanted something with maybe a silver tone or glitterish kind of background, kind of sparkly. So I just chose the one I wanted, and then just easily just slap that down there. And once I got that trimmed out, I just wanted to show how simple that was. I didn't take any paint or a long time doing this. And like I said, these frames were from the Dollar Tree, and I picked up a bunch of these. So I'm initially going to show how I put the pictures in them and showed how the pictures hung up. But in the room that I was working with was the bathroom. Of course, I didn't end up putting pictures there. I ended up printing out little messages, little sayings for that half bath there. So in doing so, I'm just trimming down that 5x7, and then I just printed out some photos, had to send to Walgreens. Walgreens always has some kind of code for their photos, so I believe in this one I ended up getting 2 of those pictures free. They had a little code. No, it's not still going on now, but if you Google Walgreens photo coupon codes, they always have some kind of code going on if you need any printing done. And so that's what I did. I just fit a photo in there, and I wanted to show that even though, like I said, I didn't use photos in the bathroom, I just wanted to temporarily show how easy that project was. So The next thing I did was using these stamps, and I also want to show that it didn't need to be fancy, or it didn't have to be stamped correctly. I am heavy handed on my stamps, and I don't like the little small stamps like that because I usually do get the edges in there, but I actually like that look of it not being perfect. So initially I was going to paint them white. I didn't have any white paint, and that didn't work. This paint was not thick enough, wasn't going to work for me. It wasn't acrylic paint. So I ended up picking those 4 books from the Dollar Tree. I forgot to mention they're the same books. And I just covered them with the reverse side of some scrapbook paper that I wasn't using. And then I just got to stamping. So I am just stamping on white paper. I didn't paint here. And once I stamped, like I said, I kind of liked the look of the impression there. So I just went with it, and I think it turned out well. So I just kept it. I like that imperfection look. And so I ended up keeping my letters like that. And then also I purchased these from the Dollar Tree, these frames here, and I ended up taking the back off of this and printing out finding some things online and then printing them out, and I printed them on some 110-pound cardstock, and then I just used one of my trimmers and then cut it down. And then that one I used a frame that the glass was actually broken on, and I just used the frame to frame the little sign in. So here are some shelves that I'm going to use in the bathroom that I picked up from a deal they had going on at Amazon. And here is another sign that I picked up at my local store. And then I don't have much storage in the bathroom with these pedestal sinks, and I picked this up at Amazon, and I wanted to showcase that in case anybody was looking. That was very inexpensive. It is foam, though. It's not a thick, it's a thick foam. It's not a real wood or anything like that, but it's fairly cheap if someone's looking for some kind of storage. And it was, nice and slim. But this is how my living room turned out. I ordered that olive tree from Amazon. It was fairly inexpensive. And all of these are pieces that I recycled in my home. So I picked up the frame set and the sign up there, Big Lots, and the frame set came from Family Dollar. And I think that was $10 for all of those frames. And then I just layered those in there. And then my table from Amazon there, the light from Walmart, the little calendar is from Amazon. The floral is from Amazon. And the little 2 signs down there I picked up at Big Lots. So I think I like the way that turned out. I feel like how it was looking before, I didn't even want to walk in my home. And I feel like I can walk in now. This sign is from Amazon there. That is from the lantern hanging is from Big Lots. And that R I painted. And I'm not sure where I picked that up at. But it's just a regular wooden R. Unfinished wooden R. So I think that like I said, it turned out pretty cute. And then here is how the bathroom turned out, and those are Dollar Tree little picture frame ledges, and those are from the Dollar Tree. That's Amazon. I picked up the cotton wall hangings. The heart hooks are from Amazon, and that's Amazon. Shelves, Walmart for the basket, That is a Bath and Body Works candle and Bath and Body Works candle holder. And those shelves and that little thankful sign over in the corner came from the Dollar Tree. And I think this is nice and simple. And there it is where I replaced it with actual signs there. So this is how this looked for the holiday. And I just wanted to show how gorgeous I think everything turned out. And I want to thank you for watching, and Merry Christmas, and